So the new album is called Bled White, and put on the spot. I have no idea what I'm fucking saying. The band as individuals all stepped up and really pushed themselves to give something better than we've done in the past. Well, everybody except one guy. I'll let you figure out who that is when you listen to the record.
It's going down. It's going down.
Really? But he's gonna be pissed.
I really got to explore some different things that I didn't get to do on Aphotic. I don't know, that's not entirely true because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Man, I can't really even think of... Fuck. Vito, what are you gonna say?
Well, I don't even know what the lyrics are to this album, so. Yeah, if I knew what the lyrics were before this video, I probably could have told you what the album was about, but of course Paul didn't show us those until the last minute, possible. I don't even know what the inside artwork actually looks like, so.
Please come see us when we come through your town on tour, and buy me a drink, because like I said, this isn't gonna last forever. Being in this fucking band, you need a lot of this, so.
Vito is like he's like the rock of the band, just not, he's always reliable, just there, taking care of what he needs to take care of.
Vito is, he's a great guitar player, and he is the guitar player that I have performed together for the longest. I've played with a lot of different musicians over the years, and we have a really good rapport with one another. I don't have to tell him what to do. He knows when I bring in an idea, he knows what I'm looking for, and vice versa.
Vito is also one of the most solid rhythm guitar players that I've ever played with in any band. He one take Jake in the studio. He will get there, he will start playing, makes very few mistakes.
He's always got cool songs and ideas for songs, especially because his style, it seems like his style or interests are definitely away from what the band is working towards, I guess.
Vito, out of any member of this band ever, has taken more hazing and more brutal shots than anybody else ever.
I mean, the guy sits there, what does he do with his life? We don't know anything about Vito. I've been in a band with the guy for like 12 years. What do you do?
Yeah, Vito likes a lot of dumb shit, like the Sci-Fi Channel.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want it to sound bad, like I don't have anything good to say. There's nothing bad to say.
I don't know anything about you, dude. Open up to me already, all right? It's time.
I'm surprised he lasted. I would never have stayed in a band with dicks like us for as long as he has.
So Gary is, this is our first album with him.
He replaced our old drummer in the band, and he had big shoes to fill. And he stepped up and he did a phenomenal job.
I'm amazed with the results. He did a fantastic job.
He really fucking killed it, man.
Gary's a great drummer.
He has a very different style than what we're used to, but it didn't take very long to realize that it was exactly what we needed.
We're lucky to have a drummer like Gary in the band.
He's great to work with. He's kind of my partner in crime when it comes to writing the nebulous ideas of songs. He's also my partner in crime when it comes to drinking lots of booze. We won't talk about that here.
And a lot of people give Gary shit because he smells, but honestly, I don't think he smells that bad. I mean,
he's kind of smelly.
Gary stinks. If I got a negative about Gary, whoo, does he stink? He stinks bad.
Like that motherfucker, man, oh man, he just...
We actually had to lock his shoes in the safe because his shoes smelled so bad.
Oh, I actually paid to have his laundry cleaned because it smelled so bad. His shoes were so bad that I had to take them and go put them in the safe in our closet, lock them in there.
He's a slamming motherfucker on the drums, but he is a ripe son of a bitch.
Aside from that, Gary's a great guy, terrific addition to the band.
He just stinks.
He just stinks.
Hopefully this will be a long working relationship with him if he doesn't just get completely fucking sick of us and quit like other people.
Yeah, we've been through, out of anyone else in the band, Larry and I have been through thick and thin. He's my partner in crime. Larry and I have been doing this together for 15, 16 years, Larry. It's been a long time. Larry is as much November's Doom as I am.
To me, he is like the November's Doom guy that knows what the band's about.
I don't know. I think he has the ability to write songs that people will want to listen to in 20 years.
That's what I love about Larry. He's a songwriting machine.
He's kind of the ringleader along with Paul, making sure that there's quality control.
Very tough to talk about the man because he's in the room with me right now. So Larry is a great guy. Larry is a great guitar player.
Fucking douche, man. Oh my god, Larry's the biggest fucking douchebag.
Try to think of good things to say about the guy, but it's kind of hard, you know.
You know, I had met him at a party. Oddly enough, I think I insulted him was the first conversation that we had.
There is not a November's Doom album that will be complete without one fight between Larry and I in the studio.
Larry likes to talk a lot, so we do a lot of talking at rehearsal. Mainly Paul and Larry. They are and Mike. Mike's always chiming in with his dumb ideas.
Oh, and he does talk a lot to the point where, like, dude, we've wasted 2 hours listening to you talk about something that you're just repeating yourself over. Just stop already.
And you just like pissing me off.
Yeah, I do like pissing you off. Sometimes. Sometimes I don't like pissing you off, Larry, but sometimes a little bit.
Yeah, Larry listens to some really shitty music. He listens to some good music too, but I mean, if you're a Kiss fan.
So yeah, I don't consider November's Doom without Larry. All the other guys are fucking expendable, but you know, it's not the same without Larry.
Dreidel, 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 I made it out of sand.
Oh no. Mike Feldman. Mike is a character.
Where the fuck do I even start with Mike?
Mike, I wasn't actually aware was in the band until right now. He's a great bass player, fun guy to hang out with, you know, really laid back, and it's fun being in a band with him.
Mike is a fantastic bass player. We get him where it needs to be and it fits so well. It's such a great, he's also got a great tone, puts a lot into his gear and his sound, and again, another great asset to have in the band.
I think the work that he did on this album is great. I think people are really going to like it. He holds down a solid, deep foundation without being boring.
Mike is just a really, really cool guy to hang out with and play with in a band. Amazing bass player. He's always got great ideas.
Yeah, he's just got really dumb ideas. It's in a way it's good that he just never shows up to rehearsals.
Who has a bass player in a band that they don't have issues with? It's because they play the bass. Not good enough to play 6 strings, so they'll only play 4, but talk like they're good enough to play an 8 string. Don't believe it ever.
You can't be playing like all those notes over this A minor riff that we're just arpeggiating slowly, where you can't be playing like 50,000 bass notes over it. But I commend you for trying to do that in a band that you're not really sure where you fit yet in. But
He gets the water, he towels off our heads. That's what the bass player does.
I don't know. He's a bass player.
Well, he is the Riddler. We have dubbed him the Riddler because he will just come up and just ask about 5,000 questions about everything. He questions everything. He's like a child.
and him, Larry, and Paul can't get into this Star Wars discussion where usually Gary and I are looking at each other like, dude, just cut it out, man. I don't want to hear about Star Wars anymore, you know.
It's a pleasure having him in the band. No, it's not. Why do I say this shit, Larry? Why do I fucking lie for these videos? He's a pain in the ass. He is a pain in the fucking ass. Nobody likes him. We've been talking about kicking him out for like 2 years. We can't do that. So, fuck Mike. He's not in the room right now. Fuck him.
If there's anybody in any bigger bands out there that are seeing this that need bass players, please feel free to contact me because I'm dying to get out of this band and into something bigger and better. I know I'm above these guys. You know, I just kind of stick around because, you know, it's better than not doing anything. But yeah, I would love to leave November's Doom for a real band. Until then, though, I'll stick around with these guys. Yeah, but hopefully something better comes along soon.
Nobody knows who you are.
Paul Kerr, man, where do I start?
He's the founding member of the band, obviously, and he's had a vision for the band, you know, and it's worked.
Paul's fun to work with because he's got an incredible vocal range.
And his clean singing is just awesome, man. It's so good. He's always got great vocal ideas, vocal melody ideas.
I've really seen Paul grow as a person and as a musician, as a vocalist. And it's pretty interesting to watch somebody evolve like that, because if you listen to what Paul did on that second album compared to what he does now on Bled White, it's quite different, but in a good way.
Yeah, so he's a good friend, good guy. Definitely glad to, you know him and be part of things.
If there's anything I could say about Paul Kerr, Paul drives me fucking crazy.
Paul is a jackass, first and foremost. Paul's the reason that we are filming negative shit about people in the band now, because he's always looking out to bust somebody's balls. Usually Mike's.
Really? Fuck that guy, man. What a fucking cocksucker. Oh my god, I cannot.
The bad thing about Paul is he's a really big asshole, and he will find something in you that he can exploit that he thinks is really funny when it's usually not, and he'll just exploit it until it's been done to death. And he doesn't think it's been done to death, but he'll keep doing it because he's just an asshole at heart.
Because he likes to fuck with people. That's what Paul does. He just has to be difficult about everything. I'm pretty sure that's why he has a band. He said, I need to have 4 other douchebags around me at all times that I could fuck with constantly, just so I have something to fucking laugh at. And that's what he does.
He's turned into like the poster boy for Jenny Craig or something now. Like, he thinks he's a fucking weight loss life coach.
And even though he's shed like 200 pounds and he's half the man he used to be, he's all the man he used to be in the terms of being an asshole. His heart will always be asshole heart.
So yeah, he's just a cocksucker, really. I mean, that's all there is to say about it. Typical singer, thinks to his shit, doesn't fucking carry anything into our gigs. My back hurts.
Stan, I don't think you have enough fucking memory on that card to record how much shit I had to fucking talk about him.
God damn you, Paul.
What a dick.
There's one pet I like to pet, and every evening we get set. I stroke it every chance I get. It's my girl's pussy.
Can't use that. I forbid it. I'll fucking sue you.